All right, here we go. You can't touch this, If you turn this video on and you want to watch some good, entertaining video, stay here and watch this through to the end. Go ahead and subscribe if you want. It'd be great. I love the hammer. Love the hammer. So we got something entirely different here today. So this is what we got. Now, obviously, you've seen the scraper getting built up, When you look at the size of it, that brown rectangle is the size that you're looking at. So I have been going back and forth on what I want to do. I bought the Spinney Thing. I didn't really care for how the Spinney Thing was working out. So my plan was I would build this, and then around it here, I could put like a street or something, like sidewalks and whatever. The front of the building is right there, so I could have steps going into it. And then the idea was, you can see there's wheels here. The idea was to make the platform out of Lego and have it spin. And the round spinny thing that I had before, I just started thinking about casters and thinking, well, that's a better way to go. Plus, you can move back and forth. So I built this thing today. And wow. I'm telling you. Took another day off of work today. I got to go back to work tomorrow. And you can see I started plating the bottom of it. Right? And if you watch one of my old videos, I told you that this used to be a lot bigger. It was probably roughly the size of this bad boy right here. This big thing right here. That's probably how big the thing was. And it's just too big, Hold on one second here. There we go. So it's just too big. So I started thinking about it as I was making this thing. And the idea was I was going to put the wheels through the Lego. And then the idea would be for this to stabilize itself. No way. Part of the problem, to be honest with you, is the plates. Like, I had those two big green plates, and, look at all these plates I have. I'm thinking I got enough. I mean, I didn't have enough of the right ones. Not even close. And I don't have nearly enough big ones. You make all of these different floors and all of that, and then there's all the plates with that, and now the new floors, the smaller floors. You just start, so I start putting this together, and I mean, it's hard to, you make joists and then you cut wood, and then it just flows along with the joists. But when you're doing this, getting plates, I mean, you can't cut them. And you can see like these cross strips here. That's all the areas where originally I was going to put the blocks in like this, but it's just so many of them. And then I started realizing I could do this, and then the plan was to plate the bottom of it. And these are all small plates. I basically run out of big ones. And the whole thing just started to not make a whole lot of sense. And this thing is like very wobbly, to say the least. So that's when I started thinking about this. So I measured that, and I went to Home Depot, and I had them cut it for me. And now putting the casters through, man, I had to drill the hole, and then I had to get another bit and countersink it, and I had to do it, 16 times. I know. I'm lazy. What can I tell you? Oh, I want to show you something here. See this right here? You know what this is? That's the first $5 I made selling Lego. Beautiful. Guy bought a thing of Lego. It's the only Lego I sold, and I swear to God, I feel like there was something inside that bin that was worth a lot more than $5, and I didn't notice it. It's kind of how I felt when he took it, But, so I got the piece of wood cut. It's exactly the same size as this. So what I'm going to do is take these plates off of here, and I'm still working. My first thought was just to screw them down and then just build off the top of them, but I'm afraid now if I screw them down, the heads of the screws will get in the way of the knobs and the Legos. So I gotta look into it. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I actually thought about maybe almost putting a cover over it. So like taking this, I'd have to make it a little bit bigger, and then like kind of getting rid of all of this stuff on this side and having it just fall down over the top of this, and then you'd see like the outside of that, and it would just fall over the side of this. So I think I'm gonna do that, but it's more plates. I got to figure all that out, but I will. But so that's what we got. This is going to sit on top of this. I am overall, though, I'm still very excited about the whole concept of it all. And I showed you what that looked like with that in the center. So to finally kind of be able to put something around, or not even be able to put something around it, like when I put that on the Spinney thing, the base there, it was like all the way down to the ground. You could hardly see it. This way here, it'll be kind of propped up a little bit, and there'll be kind of stuff around it. So I'm happy about that. And I'm happy about this. This is real easy to move around. And then once it's all put together and the Legos attached to it and stuff, you saw how I just had the rectangle on here. I'm probably going to have 1 or 2 layers of rectangle and then flat top the top of it. So it just looked like a basement kind of sticking out of the ground a hair. Something like that, and then I'll be able to put the first level on top of that and then build the stairs up to it. So looking forward to doing that. And I am still working on the elevator. Minifig Me is doing it, but I'm working on that. I got things going. I bought some stuff for that too. I just was already working on this, but so anyways, that's all we got for you today. Built this monstrosity, and now we're gonna kind of turn it into something, and then but we'll finally have a base, and then, I can put the scraper on top of this anytime I want, and I'll be able to not just spin it around in a circle, but I'll be able to roll it around, and just, this is quality wood here. So I'll be able to, $55 I paid for this piece of, not that I got more wood than just this piece, but 55 for the piece I bought. It was actually a 4x4. So, so we got it, and amazing. I told the kid at Home Depot I should get a cheaper hobby. But, we've come this far, We've come this far, so we got to keep going here. When you watch these videos and you say to yourself, like, how do these people pay for all these Legos? Not going to lie, I've done it myself. Painting business in my case. And I can give you the answer in my case. It was the painting business that paid for it all, believe me. So this is what we got going on. Since it's a flat board with some Lego pieces on it isn't very exciting, it'll be very exciting to put this floor right here on top of something. Man, I love this floor. That painting on the wall there, and then the Star Wars thing, and we put in the Friends things, and we got all these figs down here. We haven't seen any of these guys here in a long time. And then we got, the Siamese guy. Oh, there's 2 of them. But their cousin is in the band. He's practicing with the band, and getting it going on. So, pretty cool, But that's all I got for you today, Believe me. Believe me when I tell you, if you're watching these videos, you're the best. Believe that. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And thank you. You know what? Thank you so much. Oh, there's the elevator. I told you that I've been working on it. So this is actually the elevator here, And there's actually somebody in there. There she is. So that's actually the elevator. Here's the hole. You can see it goes up and down. And we are working on getting that going. Got everybody involved in that. So there's the elevator. We are close to having that go up and down, believe it or not. So, thank you. Thank you for watching these if you're still with me. God bless America.